The lens history starts from my photography thing. Okay, so the first lens that I had was, basically everybody has, that is the kit lens, that is 1855. So now these lenses I'll be using for vlogging. So let's see. So 1855, basically on a crop sensor which has a crop factor of 1.6, will act like, so I have the calculator over here right now. Okay, so that is 18 into 1.6, that is 28.8 mm. Okay, and the higher end is 55 mm. 55 into 1.6, that is 88. So this I am right now, I am shooting with 1855 today. Okay, I'll discuss the pros and cons in a separate video. So basically 1855 lens, 3.5 to 5.6 aperture, that is 3.5 mm at 18 and 5.6 at 55, will act as a 2888 mm lens. Okay, so 28 is like pretty good wide angle. Today I brought this because 24 mm, for 24 mm I always need a tripod. Okay, and because I have to keep it little away from me, otherwise it will be like this always. Correct, 24 mm will be this much of zoom with one hand distance. Right now this is 18 mm and it is like one hand distance, and you can see a good background over here and over here. Okay, so this is one. Now the next lens that I have is the lens, my favorite lens, with which I shoot regularly, that is 24 mm. Okay, so 24 mm on a crop sensor, that is 24 mm into 1.6, is equal to 38 mm. So 24 mm is like a ideal lens. Okay, on a crop sensor with a crop factor of 1.6, because it is almost equal to 38.4, which is actually 3 mm greater than the standard 35 mm size. Okay, so it's pretty good. But again, for 24 mm, if I use, right now it is in 18 mm, if I just zoom this to 24 mm, it will be like this. Okay, so now you can see the equivalent blur at the background also. Now 24 mm also has a large aperture f2.8. So, and it's steady, it's a prime pancake lens, super light, super effective, a beautiful bokeh at the background. But then you will need a tripod to go little behind, or you will have to be like this. Okay, now if you see 1855 mm has a barrel type of distortion also, right? It's like my face is gone like this. If I go now, it's normal. Now my face is looking normal, but if it's like this, my face will show a barrel distortion, right? So that is the problem. But then 18 mm is absolutely fantastic for vlogging, because apart from my face, it can capture good amount of background also. Yes, I can see a beautiful background. Now see, this is so looking so beautiful. It has captured a good amount of background, you see, right? So apart from, after this, I have a 50 mm lens, that is a prime lens, that every photo, it was like 50 mm is a must have lens for every photographer. So a 50 mm on 50 into 1.6, which is equal to 80 mm. So 50 mm on Canon 60D, which has a crop factor of 1.6, behaves as 80 mm. 80 mm is a beautiful zoom lens. If you have good distance, you can capture good moments also, and for portraits also. Okay, and 1.8 is 1.8. You will have a super depth of field, everything blurred out, and beautiful bokeh. Apart from these genuine branded lenses, third party lens that I have one lens that I have used like tremendously. It was my workhorse, that is Tamron 1750 f2.8. Yes, it was steady f2.8, and it can be increased, but f2.8. So 17 into 1.6 crop factor is like 27. Okay, and 27, so it behaved like 27.2, 27, let's take it as 27 only. 50 into 1.6 is 80. Let's not do it again. Okay, so 2780, so 1750 on a crop sensor with 1.6 will behave like 2470. Okay, 2470, I mean it is like 80 mm. Okay, 2780. It was not 27, it was 17 into 1.6, 27, right? Those 2780 is almost like 2470, so it's like, this is the reason why 1750 was workhorse, because it covers all the prime focal lengths, like 24 mm, 17 mm, it's awesomely wide. Good morning, sir. 17 mm is like super wide for crop factor. This one with 1.6 is like good wide. Okay, it's not ultra wide, but then it covers maximum space. Okay, I'll make a vlog with 1750 also, with the Tamron 1750 f2.8 gives a super good bokeh and depth of field, even in if it is in wide condition, and in 50 though it's like gem. Okay, apart from 1750, I had a Tamron 1024, which I actually sold it off, and that time I wasn't in blogging, so now I repent. But that's okay. I have a 1855, I have a 1750 as well. 10 will be too wide, and it will be difficult to focus on a proper subject, right? Now suppose if it's 10 mm and there are too many people sitting over here, so whom I want to focus will be a subject of question. Okay, now the next 1024, I one more I had, that is everybody has a wedding program, is a zoom lens. I had a 18200 Canon 18200 lens, which I actually used equally, like for 12 years. It had got developed lot of fungus, the image quality had gone soft. I had been means given it for cleaning around 2-3 times. That was pretty good, but I sold it off, so I do not have that lens. Apart from that, one more lens that I have is Samyang 85, Samyang or Rokinon, whatever you say, 85 mm 1.4, the UMC, complete manual focal lens, that I actually purchased in 2018, 17 I guess, and that was for detailing. I mean, capturing the details, or capturing those type of moments in which the subject is too far and they are steady. I mean, three people sitting together talking to each other and all. So that type of candid moments. At 1.4, I did detailing of jewelry things and all. It needs a tripod. 85 mm is like I'll just tell you, 85 into 1.6, that should be around 136. That is around 130. This is a 136, so it will be like 135 mm. We have a Canon lens 18135, so this is 136 mm, and it's a good zoom, but with an aperture of 1.4. But since it has a good zoom, you will have to be very careful. You will have to use a tripod, because a small shake will give a magnify that into the image, and it will destroy everything. Okay, and 1.4 is like, wow, it's paper thin. You will have to be very careful about the focusing. 1 mm plus or minus and you are out of focus. So which is why you will need a tripod to make it very steady. And apart from this, well, I'll covered 1855 is done, 24 mm is done, Tamron 1750 is done, 50 mm is done, 18200 is done, 1024 is done, and Samyang. These are the lenses I had, and till today, I mean till the last vlog, from the day I started shooting with 60D till the last vlog, I had been shooting with 24 mm f2.8 pancake lens. Today I am shooting with the Canon 1855 EFS lens. graphite dot, okay, which is 3.5, 5.6. The purchase link is given down. Canon 60D I am shooting. It's an outdated model. The better successors are 80D and 90D. Purchase links are given down. On the top I have a Boya shotgun mic, Boya BY MM1. Okay, purchase link is given down. I'm having a tripod, a sturdy tripod from Amazon Basics, 60-inch tripod, which I'm using right now. I'm given the link down and purchase link. And then if you want to have an access to my super duper, this is the phone I always use for vlogging till I actually switch to 60D. Okay, it's cheap. Previously it was, I purchased this for 5,890. Now it's little over that. Okay, so if you want to have an access with to my cheapest mobile vlogging kit accessories, purchase links and their names are given in the description box, so you can go and check. It had this mobile, then the Boya link. Okay, after that we the given one is Yantra, that mobile holder with cold shoe. Okay, because for attaching Boya BYMM1 shotgun mic, you will have to have a cold shoe on the top of the mobile holder. Then I have the Tigot Gorilla Pot, which we hold like this. Okay, and so I wish you all have a very very good day and produce lovely videos and with flying colors. and ईश्वर से प्रार्थना है कि हम सब के जीवन में सुख और समृद्धि अपार बढ़ती रहे. टेक केयर, लव यू, बाय बाय.